Lead by example, the hidden reward of inspiring others. Hey, I'm Sebastien. I became debt-free at 37, retired at 46, and now I help people take control of their money. Today, I want to talk about something that has no price tag, but can completely change someone's life. Coaching, mentoring, leading by example. Whether you're helping a family member, a friend, an employee, a coworker, or even a complete stranger, I believe there is one rule that matters more than all the others. Don't say, do what I say, not what I do. Instead, become the example. Become the proof. Become the person that inspires others through actions, not words. Because people rarely do what they are told, but they often do what they see. Think about it. If you tell someone to save money while you're drowning in debt, your message loses power, right? If you tell someone to exercise while neglecting your own health, your message loses credibility. If you tell someone to stay positive while constantly complaining, your message loses impact. The strongest lessons are not spoken. They are demonstrated. And this applies to finances just as much as it applies to life. One of the reasons I started this channel was because I wanted to share what worked for me. Not because I have all the answers. Not because I'm perfect. But because I know what discipline, consistency, and good habits have done for my life. If something helped me become debt-free, if something helped me retire early, if something helped me find more peace, happiness, and freedom, then maybe I can help someone else too. And this is the whole purpose. And if it does, that makes every minute worth it. Now, here is something interesting. When you genuinely inspire people, something happens to you as well. You elevate yourself. You hold yourself to a higher standard. You become more accountable. You become more disciplined. You become more conscious of your actions. And that often creates positive outcomes financially. And I would say most of the time. Why? Because successful people tend to surround themselves with growth. Growth attracts growth. Positive energy attracts opportunities. Helpful people build strong relationships. Strong relationships create opportunities. You see that cycle? Opportunities often create financial benefits. This is another version of the snowball effect. You help one person. That person helps another. You become known as someone reliable, someone trustworthy, someone who adds value. And over time, opportunities start finding you. Not because you chased them, but because you became the type of person people want around. I've seen this throughout my entire life. The people who genuinely help others, the people who support others, the people who encourage others often receive far more back than they ever expected. Not always financially, sometimes emotionally, sometimes professionally, sometimes spiritually. But life has a funny way of returning positive energy. And that's why I encourage you to inspire, help, support, guide, share opportunities, share your experiences, share your mistakes, and even your victories. because someone out there may need exactly what you have learned. And remember, you don't need to be rich to inspire. You don't need to be famous to inspire. You don't need to be perfect to inspire. You simply need to be genuine. To conclude today's video, lead by example. Be the message. Be the proof. Be the inspiration. Because when you help others grow, you grow too. And when enough positive actions accumulate over time, the snowball effect takes over. Small acts of guidance, small acts of kindness, small acts of leadership, done consistently, done sustainably, can create an extraordinary impact on both your life and the lives of others. And who knows, the person you inspire today may someday tell you that one conversation changed their entire life. And that is a reward that money simply cannot buy. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. This is Sebastien.